Welcome, ladies and gents, to another installation of WMCM Screening Room. My name is Nick Ragner.
I'm Ashley Cary.
And I'm Katie Butzen.
And today, guys, our theme is 80s horror zombie movies.
Great theme.
Yes.
Perfect for a Friday night.
Perfect. And horrifying.
At the same time.
Well, you know, pink blood. What are we going to do?
Not much. It's pink blood. It's very... Well, I guess we better start off with my movie, which is a very fantastic movie. The movie is Return of the Living Dead. Now to give everybody a quick background of this movie, it's a fantastic zombie movie, by the way. I can't reiterate that enough. And what happens is there's two goons who are working in a medical warehouse, and what these two goons decide to do is crack on the wrong barrel, because there is a barrel with gas in it, a deadly gas, which fumes and can animate the dead and cause a crazy zombie reaction. Now, also going on at the same time, there are some 80s hoodlums hanging out in apparently the wrong cemetery to hang out in when there is a zombie apocalypse going on. Included with some great music, great 80s synthesizer music. This movie took off and was a fantastic movie of its generation. But before I talk too much about this fantastic expedition, let's hit a trailer up.
They only come out at night. They're mean, rude, and dead. Not them. Them.
There's 100 of those things out there.
How many did you say?
100?
The dead are refusing to remain buried.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna call the boss.
They've come back to life. They're hungry. And they're not vegetarians.
The graveyard out there's full of people coming out of the ground.
We have a little problem.
What the hell is going on there?
Rabid weasels.
What?
More brains.
Do you want a party? It's party time! We got a party! It's party time! Do you want a party?
They're back from the grave and ready to party.
It's party time!
The return of the living dead.
Again, based on that trailer, the music is fantastic. What can I tell you? This movie is phenomenal. The fake blood and everything is very 80s, and it gives it really that nostalgic feel. It makes you definitely feel like you are a part of the 80s, which I loved very much. I'm going to name drop some people, too. A guy by the name of Miguel Nunez, who plays Spider in the movie, is known by very many fans. He is on the movie Juwanna Mann, which is a fantastic basketball flick for anybody that's interested. But overall, I thought it was a great film. They introduced a lot of concepts to zombies that a lot of other movies never have, such as the whole brain phenomenon with zombies, and also the fact that zombies can walk or run at a quicker pace than negative miles per hour was something else they introduced. So that was really cool. I thought that they were a very big pioneer in introducing concepts of zombies that we know today. I don't know, guys, what do you think?
I thought it was a great film. You know, it's one of those, definitely a classic film for me, and it's one of those films I definitely have to kind of throw out there every time Halloween comes around. You know, it's a fantastic film to watch. You know, definitely not up to par with like everything that we're doing nowadays, but it was definitely up to par back in the 80s when it first came out, and I think it's one of those really great, you know, horror films to kind of go back and watch. What do you think?
Well, really? Oh my gosh, the fake blood, the half zombie that's like talking about her need to eat brains. It was just, as far as 80 movies, zombies movies go, it was just like, oh my gosh, totally could have done better. 2.5 out of 10 in my book. I'm really, haters are gonna hate, and I'm a big hater of this movie.
Wow.
I'm hating.
Although, like you said, the music was great. One of the bands, The Cramps, it's an all-women's band, was actually really interesting. I thought it had like a more Beastie Boys feel, but after I looked at the bands, I realized not really. But, I mean, it was kind of fun, but the concept of it wasn't great. Although my favorite part, and I will admit this was a pretty hilarious scene, was at the end where they destroy the town and it starts raining again, and all the chemicals become airborne again, and so, oh great, the whole world is a zombie now. So, I don't know. I'm going to hate on it. Sorry.
Way to give away the ending.
Yeah,
Wow, really?
It's part of being a zombie, though, too. I mean,
Yeah,
there are millions of people that would disagree with you. I mean, the movie made like $10 million in the box office, may I mind you, which is ridiculous. Plus, for everybody at home, it also got a like 86% Rotten Tomatoes rating, which is unheard of in a zombies movie. So, yeah, I'm totally disagreeing with everything that you had to say just now.
Yeah, it was not cheesy. I actually liked it. I think with everything with the setup was perfect. The entire concept was awesome. I just don't understand how you see it as a cheesy movie. Like, it was brilliant. And especially you have to think about, like, back in the 80s, obviously, they're not as high-tech as we were, obviously, now. It's not going to come up to, like, the level of our movies now. But I think overall it was an amazing movie. Fantastic. Definitely a classic. You need to figure something out because we are not friends anymore.
I mean, if you just look at the stereotypes and everything, like, all the characters were so crazy. But before we go on to the next movie, which I guarantee will be a little bit better, we're going to just take a look at those perfect pets.
Meet Zima, a 1-year-old house-trained husky mix. She's very fun, curious, and loves to play ball. Cue the music, it's Symphony. She's a 1-year-old tabby mix cat that loves affection, lounging around, and will cuddle into your heart. Here's Jiffy, a 2-year-old short-haired cat. He's very gentle and dashingly handsome with a sweet personality to love. Meet Maxwell, a 10-month-old beagle mix who likes to have fun. He's very social, loves toys, and wants to show off his new tricks.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. Now, we're going to go into a movie that talks about almost all colleges, The School That Ate My Brain, or Zombie High. This movie circulates around a different type of zombie. Our main character, Andrea, which is played by Virginia Madsen, receives a scholarship for a boarding school and was one of the first females to actually go to this school. As she begins to dig deeper into her studies, she realizes that the students are a little bit more mindless as they focus more on their studies. She digs into this a little bit more by getting involved with one of her professors and learns that the school board and the administration isn't all they are cracked up to be. Let's take a look at some of the scenes from this movie.
Miss Miller, breaking into school buildings is serious business. I think Dean Eisner would like to hear of this.